Many of us work hard to realize that money has slipped out of our hands at the end of the month.
Many times we have to resort to loans to finance our way of life, which become one more debt.
Through this guide, we can improve the savings month by month to be able to dispose of the money in a better way.
The next month, when you receive money, you should start by paying yourself.
How is that? Each month when you receive your salary, before you start distributing this money, you must take 10% to pay yourself.
Many will not agree on this, because technically all the money you earn for which you worked is for you, but this is not so true.
Every month, your income you spend on different things as payments to banks, credit cards, power company, the butcher who sells vegetables to you, and people who sell you clothes or shoes or other things.
It is for this reason that at the end of the month you end up having consumed all your money.
When you have already paid yourself 10% of your perceptions, you create the habit of saving, which will be very useful to you, as well as developing good habits.
Step number 2. Put your money to work. This is the great secret of people who accumulate wealth. Do not work for money, put your money to work for you.
This refers to the fact that we should look for the best way to invest money, because over time this means that the savings and investments fund can grow more and more and more.
Some simple examples of investment are bonds, stocks, mutual funds, real estate, and among others.
Step 3. Collect information before investing. Do not destine your money to business with which you are not related.
You have to inform yourself and look for all the information about it, in order to learn as much as you can and understand how money is handled in the place where you will invest it.
It is possible that this step will take longer than you expected, but you can take advantage of it in that period of time. You continue to save as much money as possible and therefore make better investments.
Step number 4. Seek expert advice. Once you have decided how and where to invest your money, you need to seek expert advice.
In this way, you can invest a part of your money more quickly and safely.
Step 5. Be very careful with investments that turn out to be false and extremely risky.
They are easy to identify because most offer very fast performance in a very short time.
Other forms of false investment are gambling, or even people who offer you fake business because they do not have the necessary or professional knowledge of it.
A very practical way to keep your money safe and even slightly increase the amount through an interest are banks with saving accounts.
It's where you can deposit your money until you've found a safe place to invest.
Step 6. You must organize the rest of your money in various bank accounts. You can do it in envelopes or in other places where you can deposit money.
The point is to differentiate the money from the use that we are giving, and as the first account has already been explained in depth, we will begin with the consequent one.
Account 2. Long-term savings account. The purpose of this account is to always have liquidity, so it is recommended that you also allocate 10% of your perception to this account.
Account 3. Personal development account and training. This account is for courses, books, school, or anything that can help us grow as people or improve our work or academic training.
Remember that money grows as much as the owner who manages it. The percentage that has to be allocated is 10%.
Account 4. Basic needs account. This account serves to finance everyday expenses such as food, clothing, gasoline, water.
Therefore, it is recommended to allocate 55% of the total income to this account.
Account 5. Leisure account. This is the funniest account because with it you can have money in a way you never imagined, and with that also take care of yourself.
You can go to a restaurant and order the dish you want, regardless of the price. Take a trip, stay in a luxurious hotel.
It is recommended that this account also be 10% what goes into the money.
Account 6. Donation account. In this account, you must deposit an average of 5%.
If you want to deposit a little more, you can do it, but it's not recommended that you spend more than 10%. If you want to deposit less or even eliminate it, there is no problem.
The purpose of this money is to help others through a good cause and even to donate directly to a person who needs it.
They say that to receive, you have to give, and few things give as much happiness as sharing and helping with others.
You should always remember that there is not a minimum amount to start effectively managing your money. It does not matter if it's $1 or 100.
You must create the habit of depositing in each of the accounts to begin to improve the performance of your money and thereby obtain financial freedom.
The fact is that when you deposit money in each of the accounts, you do a ritual, and with them, you create a commitment with yourself.
These actions tell the universe that you are prepared to receive more money, that you are a person capable of managing, saving, and generating wealth.